Hey everyone, this is Laura at Lime & Joy, and today I'm going to go ahead and do my first cash stuffing of February, plus I'm going to do an unstuffing and restuffing of my wallet to get it all ready for February, as well as tell you a bit of a hiccup I had with my no spend. I'll let you know what happened here in a minute. All right, everybody, we're into the first cash stuffing for February. I know I'm a little late on the uptake, but if you've been around a while, you know that I've been up and down dealing with sickness, and so things got a little behind. So this is my very first cash stuffing for February. For those of you that don't know me, I am Laura from Lime & Joy. I'm a wife, medical coder, and a mom of 6, and I'm on a journey to become debt-free and break generational cycles of debt so the next generation can live and give like they were meant to. So if it interests you, I'd love for you to be a part of this Lime & Joy community. Hit that subscribe button and hit thumbs up so others will find this video a little more easily. Okay, first up, we are going to unstuff my wallet. All right, I only do this once a month at the very beginning of the month. Some people do it every cash stuffing. I like to save up all prior month and then just fill this once a month. So I have this much money left over, and I'm just going to put it into my dollar challenge. Let me show you. All right, here is my jar I got from the dollar store and put a little emblem on it here. And I put all my ones that I have left over from the weeks prior, if there's anything left over, into this jar and save it up all year long for my dollar savings challenge. So if you can't save anything else, start with a dollar savings challenge. And who knows, you can find something fun at the dollar store to even put it in. All right. Now that it's all cleaned out, there's nothing else in here other than my receipts. I do go ahead, and this is a great way to save up for like Christmas, birthdays, things long term. I enter in these receipts into Fetch rewards. I just take a picture of them and I get points. I do this all year long. I cash out right before Black Friday, and then I use that money, which is usually in gift cards like for Amazon, to buy Christmas presents to offset the expense I have for Christmas and things like that. So if you haven't used Fetch, it's super easy. You download the app, take a picture, keep doing that all year long with your grocery receipts, and you'll be able to really make some money back on your money that you have spent. Okay, so I'm gonna put these off to the side so I can take a picture of them. I'll put my link below. I think you get some free points and I get some free points if you decide to go ahead and make that, to do that for yourself. Next up, I take all these wonderful coins that I have in here, and I'm going to put them in my jar that I go ahead and save for all year long. I did this last year. I started about in the somewhere middle of the year, and I kept just filling it every single time I did my unstuffing in the beginning of the month, and it added up over time. So let's see, where am I starting at here? It should tell me, okay, $1.65. Let me go ahead and put these in real quick so I get it all unstuffed and make this a little lighter for the month. All right, what do we have? $2.97. All right, so that is all nice and emptied, which is great because it makes it way lighter for the whole month. And now on to stuffing it. Like I said, right when we started here, that I go ahead, let me push this off to the side a little bit more. We'll get back to it in a minute. I get my little receipts there. I go ahead and I stuff this the whole month of January. Now I'm going to unstuff it and put it into my wallet, and that's what will fund my entire February. As you know, we're going into a no spend, so this is before I did that, but it's going to dwindle over the next 4 months because I have 4 months of no spending. This was pre-saved, so it's kind of nice. I'll have a little bit. And I told my husband, we have to be very careful with this money because from now on, there won't be very much to spend. So right now I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90 in my eating out that I had saved up in January. And I do eating out and date night one times with my no spend, but it's much more frugal. You'll see that in a minute. 20, 40, 5. There's no right way. There's just the right way that you need to do it for your family. right? So date night's done. My kids extra, these are just if I've forgotten something, which boy, things happen. I got 20 in there. And my spending, which is usually Amazon and Etsy. And for those of you who are new, I do that on purpose. So I have to think about what I want to buy, drive it into the bank, and deposit it. Otherwise, I am a spender. Okay, fun. This is for my kiddos. We have 25. Something small like going out for a treat at a ice cream shop or something like that. And that is actually what I got to tell you about. So I'm in this no spend and I'm going along. We're doing great. All the kids are like in it. We got the no trend tracker up. We're checking off the days, and I am picking up my daughter to help take her to the grocery store. She's making something for dinner, nice for her boyfriend, and so we wanted to make sure to get that. And right after we go shopping, I'm like, oh my goodness, let's go get some frozen yogurt. So off we go to get frozen yogurt. I get myself this one that I just love, and with all the fun toppings and everything. And I'm sitting there, we're just eating it, and all of a sudden I look over and I say, oh my gosh, guys, I'm in a no spend. Okay, so what I've learned thus far, just this last few weeks, is number one, no spend. Not only do you need reminders everywhere, but you need to like refocus throughout the day, because let me tell you, muscle memory and just habits die hard. I didn't even occur to me until I was eating the frozen yogurt that I should not be spending the money. Like, it just totally left my mind. Even though I have a no spend tracker, I have it written on my refrigerator in the morning. I have it all over the place. I still forgot. And so I made a mistake. I'm super disappointed. Hopefully it's like one and done, and that's the only mistake that I'll make in the next 4 months. But you know, I'm human. Those things happen. This is for my husband, so I'm going to go ahead and put us off to the side, and it'll be for him to come and grab and to fill his wallet for. And then childcare, I usually leave in here and only pay out. If I put it in here, if I'm going to pay somebody, then I'll put it in there. Clothing's only if I'm going out to do clothing. And I actually am. I need to go ahead and take my son to get new cleats. So we're going to put that in here. All right. And the rest are just my short-term sinking funds that I have going. Okay, my wallet is all set and ready to go for the month of February. I won't spend anything except for what's in here. That's part of the no spend too. I'm, bringing my values down, but I still have to stick to what is in here is the only thing I'm allowed to spend. The only what is budgeted is allowed to be spent. So that's where it makes it a little bit harder. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm going to show you a little bit of how I plan this out for those of you that are new. Move some of this stuff over here. Okay. All right. So I've already budgeted my 1 month planner with y'all. I went ahead and planned out that I have 5 paychecks. Let me zoom you in here. Okay, like I said, I have 5 paychecks, okay? But I've been a cash stuff 3 times. So the one red cash stuffing, I combo these 2 as 1, and then my last ones as 1, okay? I've thought about what's coming up. I planned out those bills. I planned out what I'm spending in my cash envelopes, debt, and sinking funds for the entire month. And I allocated anything extra to that snowball HELOC that I got going on. And so now we're in that first cash stuffing, okay? Before I cash stuff, I like to plan out to save us all time. I just wanted to go ahead and tell you some of the things I'm doing. I got a dentist appointment. I planned out my rest day. This is something new that I'm doing this month because without rest, this mama is not productive. So on Tuesday at night, instead of playing a bunch of stuff, I'm taking at least 2 hours for me where I either rest, take a bath, I don't know, read a book, do absolutely nothing, whatever fills up my tank that day, go out with girlfriends, I don't know. Probably nothing this week. And then I got Valentine's Day on Wednesday, Thursday, my brother's birthday. I have a meeting to get to, some rugby games, and serve Sunday. And I just wanted to make sure to remind myself and you guys, take one day at a time, okay? There's no reason to bite off more than you can chew. Take it day by day, all right? I do need to get those kiddos a gift, so I need to think about that. And I need to remember my no spend all day, every day, and not make another mistake. So, because, oh my goodness, I did. So I've budgeted out all the bills that fell within this first paycheck period, my cash envelopes, which I allotted for in the beginning of the month, and my sinking funds and my snowball and some long-terms leftover money, which is just a little bit, because instead of 6,200 it was 6,320, so I had a tiny bit left over. And so you're going to see that in a minute. Before I do this, I like to take a minute. So like I said, I planned out my week coming up, right? But I also reflected too. So I do this like kind of reflection plus look ahead thing. So I did a check-in for the first week that I have planned out here. And that's where I figured out that extra money that I spent. I wrote that down there. It's in red to remind myself, don't do that again. And that is what I'm going to be really careful with in the rest of the 4 months, to not make that mistake again. But I'm human and those things happen, right? Okay. So before I start doing my cash stuffing here, which we're going to do in just a moment, I'm really excited to say that because I've been doing a no spend, because I had a tiny bit, 120 more in my paycheck, I was able to do a total snowball HELOC of $1,530. If you're new here, I've been doing a $1,200 a month, 3 paychecks, so 800, 200, and 200 snowball every month. And when I got all my bills and put them in a second position HELOC, I was able to put it all at a fixed APR of 3.99, and I'm throwing all those payments of those credit cards to that plus anything that is extra. So now I'm able to do a lot more, and it just is moving much more quickly because, as you all know, credit cards are at huge high interest rates that aren't helpful. So 1530 is what I have going there for my debt. Let's go ahead and update that debt-free tracker. I did do it last month, but I didn't do it on a cash stuffing. I did it on a shorts. I'm not sure if you saw that. Again, I'm on that debt-free journey. I've planned out all the debts that I'm doing. If you have a bunch of debt that you need planned out and some help, I'll put the video where I did this right here that you can do it right along with me. Last month I tried to do 2136. I was able to do 2438, which was super exciting. And this month, the projected goal that I came up with while doing my monthly budget was actually 16. So 1683 is what I have planned to do. We'll see what I actually can do, and I'm going to work really hard. And I think I'm going to get there since we're already making a really good productive beginning. Because like I said, let's see here. My monthly budget is showing 1683, but just on my first paycheck because of extra money and because of no spend, cutting out, kids extras, fun, miscellaneous things like that. Not just doing those. I'm just doing those things, but looking at free options. So still having life live, but just choosing free choices to do instead, like going to the park or going on a hike or things like that. I was able to do 1,530 on the very first paycheck. So 1,530, that is super exciting. These are things where it helps keep track for me and really get me excited about paying all that to my HELOC. And that's exactly what I did. As soon as I got off this video, as soon as I get off this video, I'm going to transfer that money to the HELOC so I can't spend it on other things. But as always, I like to have that visual tracker. Here's the first debt that I paid off. It was skip a coffee, pay a debt, which was kind of fun, making each coffee bean a certain amount to pay off that first debt. Now we're on to my second debt, my debt number 2, which we've figured out is 1,719. Each pot, if you add them up, needs to be 86. And so since we have, let's see here, what did I say, 1,530, we're going to divide it by that 86, and we are going to color in 17 pots. I just always round down. So I think that's going to finish us up here. Let me look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 17 pots. Okay, so it's going to finish this up. So I'm going to color this in really quickly. All right, that is it. I have finished this tracker. That was a bit of a doozy, I must say, but it was so much fun. Okay, so that one is done. Next time I will start on is my debt-free journey here, where I just label each line. Then I may go on to my debt-free tracker or my step towards debt-free. And if you're looking for something like this too, to kind of motivate you and keep you going your debt journey, which this definitely was the key of how I paid off $18,000 last year. And I'm hoping to double that this year with an inspiration of the no spend for 4 months in 2024. I will put this in the link below, but you can always find everything I have in my videos at the Lime and Joy Company. Okay, so we'll have to see how much more I can do, but I'm so excited to have that money pot debt-free tracker done and my skip a coffee done. So progress is being made. Now back to the cash stuffing for today. I've got it all planned out. So like I said, I've been trying to save as much as I can on these areas because we're doing no spend. So if you saw my video about that, I've cut these down significantly. So we used to be eating out, which was $90. We've gone to $15 now. Okay. That'll be 15 3 times. So what is that? 45 from 90. So we cut that in half, which means for my big family, of 6 that live at home, my 2 girls are gone. We can go out 1 time a month, which is a really nice, I think, still making it so the kids can enjoy themselves, but not be, going crazy. All right. Date night is just going to get 10. This will also make it so we go out only just 1 time. All right. And let's see, kids is going to get nothing. And spending will get nothing. Let me zoom out a little bit here. Otherwise my camera will keep being crazy. All right, so spending is going to be nothing. Fun, we're doing fun free things, which I've made a whole list for it on my no spend, which I'm kind of excited about because I'm going to actually try to do all these no spend things and see, can I figure out how to do these actually all no spend, from biking to park day to concert in the park, lake day, and see how close to that no spend I can actually make it. Plus here's some ways that I made on my no spend packet of how to save some money. So if you're again looking for some ideas, that's included in that no spend packet with the trackers and everything. Okay, so fun, we're not doing anything there. We're going free. Miscellaneous oops, if there is a miscellaneous oops or emergency, I'm gonna depend on my emergency fund. So my hubby, he's doing no spend, he's on board too. And then childcare is getting $140. If you were here, you saw that I had to go from $60 to $400, which is a huge jump in childcare, but it is what it is. I'm making the best of it. Okay, so 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, and 40. All right, we're going to put that right into here. Start saving up there. Hopefully that won't last forever, but that is the way it is right now. To have enough of me, I need a little more help. Okay, pet care is going to be skipped. We're going to do stuff at home, and he's super good at food and everything like that for a while, so that's good. Car registration is going to get 40. I do need to maintain these kind of things that if I don't would put me into trouble. So even though I'm in a no spend, car registration is a must that I do as a sinking fund. So now we are at, let's see here, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40. That's awesome. Because I think we go a little bit like $1,200 in registration for all my vehicles. All right, so health is going to get 5. Like I had said before, my son who has ADHD needs magnesium, zinc, and omega with the EPA in it. So we got to keep maintaining that. And I just ordered him some more, which is why that was all out. But definitely do the subscribe and save on Amazon. It absolutely helps cut down that. And it really does work. My son has severe ADHD and it has made great breakthrough. One day I'm sure he'll need maybe some medication, especially through puberty and stuff like that, which is what they anticipate for now. That's what the doctor had told me it works for him. Make sure you check with your doctor. Of course, I'm not giving any advice, just a mom and her own experience. Okay, birthdays is 30. So what do we have for birthdays so far? Okay, I have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 130. So that's good. That's going. And let's see, next we have school. We're going to do 5. which is so much fun. I will have to show you guys some pictures actually. It reminds me of school. I had that holiday fund set aside, and during like for planning for it, because I haven't had any time to go to the store, I found the coolest things on Amazon for Valentine's for your kids. One was like a cup that had like a pencil as a straw and things coming out, all put together with sticker and a bookmark and all this different stuff right in that cup. So cute for Valentine's Day instead of just like the card and candy. And then my other son did little mini Lego set bugs. Oh my goodness, which was super fun. That had tattoos with it. And it came with its own little bag and everything. So it actually saved me money using these. And it came to my door all ready for us to put together. And it had no candy, which, like I just said, my son's ADHD candy is like kryptonite. So that was super awesome. Haircuts is going to get 15. I love finding fun things that like they can actually play with and use. And so I think the only thing I am going to buy is like some drink packets, like the little ones you get at the dollar store, to put in the cup so the kids can use it as a drink. All right, clothing, we're doing 55. And we're doing that because I think I had said it before, but my son needed new cleats. So I'm anticipating it, and I had a little bit left over in my long term. So instead of putting a whole 100 in there, I decided to put a little extra into clothing this one cash stuffing just to buffer that, as he said he needed new cleats, and I want to make sure never to go over in that area. Okay, that is it. The rest of this is for my long-term savings. So let's see what we can do to find something for that one. And I'm just simply going to get out my savings challenges and show you as I pick one of those right now. I usually try to focus on what I think needs the most help, and for right now I think that's probably Valentine's Day and St. Patty's Day that's coming up. I got these cute flowers from my church's Valentine's Day. They did a cute couples table where they set up like 10 tables with couples and had somebody who had been married a long time come and give a little talk, and they some of the younger youth kids served us. It was the cutest thing ever, and it was only $20, which is so nice because, as you know, I am on a no spend, so I was able to buy that ahead of time and have that for when the holidays came. So okay, so here's my holiday fund. Let's go ahead. I've already taken out the money for my kids' Valentine's Day, so this is just probably going to go towards the next holiday. You know what? Actually, saying that, because I'm done with Valentine's Day stuff, let's go ahead and move on to St. Patty's Day, and I will reuse this for my anniversary as it comes up. Let's see here. All right, this is my Save Pot of Gold one. Let me see if I can find a coin. Okay, all right, let's see how many of these we can scratch. And I just remembered we could also do an Easter for 30. So let's see if we can do about 20 in here and then an egg for 30. Let's see what we got. Let's do this one here. Okay, that is rainbow for 10. Awesome. Let's do a little bit more. How about this one right here? All right, and that is a 4-leaf clover for 5. All right, one more. Let's see what we can do. Let's do this one right here. All right, look at that. So we're gonna do 5 more. So we'll put the 5 back and put a 10. So for St. Patty's Day, I got 20. I'm adding it to my holiday fun. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. That is exciting. Let's go ahead and do the Easter one for that 30, which we can just add in here in just a second. Let's go back here. All right, Easter is right around the corner, so I definitely want to get this one all set and done. Let's go ahead and color one of these eggs that I valued at 30 and see what we get. there we are. Got that all filled in, $30 for Easter. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in the holiday fund. So we got fund 20 and 30. And you know what? I'm gonna just throw in the extra 5 too. We got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and we'll put in that 5 to call it a done deal. All right, that's it. Getting all ready for the next holiday is super fun too, and I like to just make it a little bit more obtainable for my long-term saving if I have anything kind of left over. Most of it, again, goes toward that debt like you saw, but when there's a little bit extra for something else, that's kind of fun too. All right, so that's it for today. Cash stuffing number 1 done. The wallet is set up, the long-term saving, the sinking funds, everything is all set to go and ready for the whole month, so that's exciting. So I hope that inspired you and got you going on your stuff and remembering to do that no spend if you've set that goal for yourself, or if nothing else, get your cash stuffing set up for February for success. All right, if you have any questions, like always, put them below. I love hearing how you're doing on your journey, how I can be rooting you on, or if you have any kind of issues along the way, how I can help you solve them. As always, find joy in your journey, and I'll put a video here to keep you going on it. Take care. See you next time.